To implement a good AR experience, you should spend time trialing and iterating your work. By continually testing and improving your demonstration, you can be confident that the final product is polished and delivers an engaging user experience. At Leap Australia, we've spent years developing and delivering real-world AR experiences. Whether it's trade shows with our customers or exhibitions with student teams, we've used Vuforia Studio to create engaging, immersive content that brings ideas to life. In this video series, we'll take you through our complete process, from the very beginning to the final product, showing you how to build an AR experience from the ground up. Throughout the series, we'll share helpful tips, tricks, and common mistakes to avoid. In this final video, we'll focus on how to test your experience to ensure you cover all your requirements and produce an engaging AR experience for your users. Let's dive in. Before taking out your experience to demo, you should always test your experience to check that it all works smoothly before you begin. The most important thing to check first is if your device runs the experience smoothly. Load your experience and go through all of its functions. Check to see if there is any lag or delay in the camera as you test the tracking mode. If you do see any lag, you could try simplifying the experience to reduce the load. Switch to using simplified models where possible and reduce the frequency of animations. Here, we've used some iPad Pros, which are powerful enough to handle all the animations and effects we want. We'll need to keep this in mind. This means we're relying on these iPads to run the show. Preferably, you should test in the same place you intend to demonstrate your AR experience. However, that's not always possible. For our Rocket experience, we didn't have access to the expo hall beforehand, so we trialed it in a workshop environment that tried to mimic that of the trade show. If you need to test elsewhere, try to match the position of the object relative to the iPad. Here we position the rocket in a similar way. The surrounding area. Check to see if there's enough space to walk around the physical product to view it from the right angles. The lighting on the product should be similar. Here we've chosen an indoor environment with diffused overhead lighting from a high ceiling and away from any windows. This will help test your tracking mode so that it will work well on your final experience. Another important thing is to get people who are unfamiliar with AR to test the experience. Be sure to ask them for feedback. Use questions such as, what did they like or dislike? Was the experience comfortable and easy to use? How intuitive was the user interface? Did they try doing anything unexpected which the experience couldn't handle? An example of this is a user trying to use gestures to scale or move a model that is actually fixed. If you're using a model target and you don't have the physical model available to test with, you can always duplicate your project and test a version with the spatial target. Simply go into the project page, duplicate your original experience and replace the model target with the spatial target. This is useful to check your experience runs well on a device if you don't have access to the physical model. Check out our videos on target types for more information. Once you've tested your experience and are happy with how it runs, you can demonstrate your AR experience with confidence. It's always a good idea to take photos or videos of users with the experience to archive how people interact and engage with the AR. This will help inform your future experiences and allow you to improve your AR authoring skills. Now you've seen our entire process for creating an AR experience from start to finish. Let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more Vuforia Studio content. Otherwise, check out our other videos in this series or our Getting Started with Vuforia Studio playlist.